In past weeks, a few friends asked me about shoulders and neck exercise. So today's video, I create a yoga for neck, shoulders, and upper back release. Hi guys, welcome to Yoga with Pla. For today's class, we need 2 blocks and a strap. And if you don't have blocks, just get nice and firm pillows instead. So let's come on to your first child's pose here. Heels together, knees apart. Draw your sit bone towards the heels. Chest forward, forehead release down. And you can start rolling your forehead from left to right. Just warm up your neck. And back to center. Take a few deep breaths here. And walk your fingertips to the right. And drop the head down, side stretch. Keep your left sit bone down. And feel the stretch on left side of the body. Lift the head, walk your hands to the left. Drop the right sit bone down. And relax your head down. Start to deepening your breath. Keep your hips heavy. From here, walk your hands back to center. Inhale, roll forward onto your hands and knees. Knees, hips distance, feet hip distance apart. Cats and cows pose. Inhale, arch the spine, drop the belly, look forward and up. Exhale, tailbone down towards the knees. Pull the belly in and push your shoulder blades to the ceiling. In your own pace. Arching and rounding the spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale. And broaden your shoulder blades as you exhale. From here, walk your hands, one hand forward for thread and needle. Inhale, right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, right shoulder on the floor. Thread your arm under the left shoulder. Walk your left fingertips forward. Press the right knee and lift your right hip up. You may lift your left arm off the floor. And internal rotate your left arm and bring your arm behind the back. Press the right shoulder and lift the left chest up. From here, left hand on the floor, right hand on the floor. Inhale, left arm up, look at your fingertips. Exhale, thread your arm under left shoulder down. And walk your head about half an inch forward so the neck is nice and long. Right fingertips on the floor or reach your arm up. Internal rotate your shoulder and bring your arm behind the back. Release. Press your right hand down and exhale, press your left hand down. And let's sit down on a block. So have your knees together and bring the block between your ankles. Squeeze the block in and sit down on the block. Hero pose. Interlace your finger, press the palm forward, straight your arms. And Slightly bend your elbows and bring your arms behind the back. Go as far as you can. As you exhale, straight your arms. Try to keep your palms flat, maybe thumbs touching. Press your sit bones down as you lift your lower belly in and up. And keep your bottom ribs in. Exhale, bend your elbows, turn the palms in, switch your legs, the other index finger on top. Straight your arms. And slightly bend your elbows, bring your arms behind your ears. As you exhale, straight your arms again. Bend your elbows. Oh, I feel wrists tiring. Now check your wrists up and down and from side to side. From here, open your arms out in a cactus. Bring your elbows back, maybe lift the heart. And exhale, right under left elbow. You may hug your shoulders or bring your forearms together and bring your elbows high as you bring your forearms away from the face. As you stretch your shoulder blades, release, open your arms out in cactus. Inhale. Exhale, left and the right. Lift the elbows high. Broaden your shoulder blades. And exhale, release. Shake your shoulders. From here, reach your arms out in a T, palm facing down and back. Internal, rotate your shoulders and bring your knuckles together behind the back. And draw your elbows forward and roll the shoulders back. You may walk your knuckles up, 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 and maybe bring the palms together. If your palms together, try to press your thumbs and index finger together. Reverse namaste. Release your hands and shake your wrists. Get the strap, place it on the left shoulder. Right arm reaching up, external, rotate your arm. Bend the elbow and bring your hand to the strap. Find the strap here. Draw your outer right elbow into the center line or behind the head. Left arm reaching out, internal, rotate your arm. And find the strap. With your hands together. And roll your left shoulder back. Draw your bottom ribs in. And release your arms. Reach your arms out in a T. Release. Place the strap on the right shoulder. Left arm up. Turn the bicep back. Bend the elbow and find the strap. Right arm reaching out, internal, rotate the arm. And then walk your hands together. Again, Firm your core. Roll the right shoulder back. And exhale, release your arms. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, drop down. Again. And last one, exhale, release. And come onto your hands and knees. And lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Walking the dog, bend one leg at a time. Just stretch your hamstrings. And feel free to move freely in your first down dog. Look under your right shoulder and under the left. And raise your heels back and down. Send your inner thighs back and inner knees forward. Walk your hands back about 1 foot and bring your feet to the outer edge of the mat. Do some twist here. Bring your right hand, grab your other left ankle and look under your left shoulder. Switch the side. Left hand grab your other right ankle. Turn your chest to the ceiling. Send your sit bones high to the sky. And release. Walk your feet hips distance apart. Go back to your downward facing dog. And slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Keep your feet hips distance apart. Any arms variation, you may interlace your fingers behind the neck and let the weight of your arms just lengthen the back of the neck. And from here, slide the palms under the sole of the feet. Step the toes on the wrist creases. And spread your shoulder blades. You start to straight one leg at a time. Feel free to keep your both knees bent. And when you're ready, you may straighten both legs. And bend the elbows to the sides. And release. Inhale, hard forward. Exhale, bend the knee, step your right leg back. And bring your right knee down as you come up onto a low lunge. Interlace your fingers behind the back. And draw your left heel back as you send your outer right hip forward. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift the heart up to the ceiling. Pull your lower belly in and up. Now bring your left hand on the floor next to the left foot. Tuck the right toe. Bring your right foot slightly to the left. Now reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Press your left arm and the left knee together. Energize through the right fingertips. Stay here or internal rotate your right arm and bring your arm behind the back. If you know how to make a bike, go ahead. Left arm under the body. Find your fingertips. Keep rolling your right shoulder back. And release. Lift your back knee off the floor. Inhale, step forward, come up halfway. And exhale, fold over your thighs. Interlace your fingers behind the back. Feel free to keep your knees bent. Stretch your shoulders here. Ground four corners of your feet. And release your hands. Inhale, heart forward. And exhale, step your left leg back. Knee down. And come onto a low lunge. Square the hips, draw the right heel back. And interlace your fingers, lift the heart. Draw the shoulder blades together. Bring your right hand inside of the right leg. Press the arm and knee together. Move your left toe slightly to the right. Left arm up. Stay here or bring the left arm behind the back. Or even wrapped inside of the right thigh. The left shoulder back. Tuck the right hip under the body. Release your hands. Step back onto your downward facing dog. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Back bend of your choice. Inhale. And exhale, child's pose. Relax and let go. Roll up again onto your hands and knees and grab the blocks and keep them shoulders distance apart. We'll bring the elbows on the block. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. Just bring your elbows on the floor, shoulder distance apart. And the block can be higher or lower. We'll walk your elbows to the front of the blocks and then bring your forearm towards the block. Keep your knees under your hips into a puppy dog. And press the palms together above the head. As you press the palms together, draw your outer elbows in and bring your bicep up to the ceiling. Wrap your outer shoulders down to the floor. And if this is too much for your lower back, you can walk your knees forward and bring your hips towards the heels into a child's pose. But still keep your elbows on the blocks. Release, lift up. Oh, my tree just falling off. All right, let's bring your hands on the blocks. Press the palms down. And again, roll your outer shoulders down and bring your shoulders away from the ears, biceps up to the ceiling. Child's pose. Keep your hands on the blocks. You can stay there, or you can come onto a puppy dog on the floor. Straight your arms forward. Hips above the knees. Your forehead can be on the floor, or If you feel more open, bring your chin or even your chest on the floor. But keep your arms straight. And roll up onto your hands and knees. Let's do it one more time. This time you grab the front of the mat and pull the mat forward. If you have tight shoulders, grab the side of the mat and try to pull the mat forward and apart. Come on to your forehead or chin or chest. Inhale, come up, walk your hands back. Have your knees together, sit on the heels, hands to your feet. Child's pose, round the spine and shoulders. Inhale, roll up, sit on the heels. Next one, we do a rapid pose, round the spine, shoulders forward, tuck your chin to your chest. Draw the belly in. As you exhale, bring the forehead to the floor, hands under your elbows, and inhale, lift the hips up. You may bring your hands on the heels, lift your hips high to the sky, push your shoulder blades up to the ceiling. Drop your hips down. Rest in child's pose. Inhale, roll up. And let's lie down on the mat. Tuck your right knee into your chest. And exhale, bring your knee to the left. Reach your arms out in T or a cactus arm. Move your left shoulder more to the left as you bring your right shoulder down to the floor. To center. Draw your left knee in. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to the right. Move the right shoulder toward the right side and angle that left shoulder down. Back to center. Last but not least, let's get the blocks and we'll come on to a supported fish pose. So one block under the shoulder blades and another one's under your head. I like the one under my shoulder blades in a medium height, and for the head you can start with the highest height first and see how you feel. And you can use firm pillows instead if you don't have the blocks. And then feel that you might be able to drop the block under your head lower, as long as you keep your chin not higher than the forehead. bring the block to the lowest height if you feel comfortable. And straight your legs forward. Let your toes hang to the sides. You can grab the opposite elbows and reach them above the head. Nice and open the shoulders here. Let the body relax into the pose. Enjoy the heart opening. And feel free to stay here as long as you like. If you can keep this practice as a weekly routine, will be great for your shoulders, neck, and upper back. And before we leave, I'd like to share some good thoughts. If you are setting new goals for yourself, be sure to put enjoyment of life at the top of the list. Thank you so much for joining the class today. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.